No one saw this coming. No one. If you actually saw this coming, then your IQ is well beyond 120. You're way better than Steve Jobs. Like, you should be absolutely working on the cure to all cancers. You're wasting your time watching this video because you're on the precipice of reaching Cars IQ of 400. If you saw this coming, no way, no way. Obviously, Saitama beating Garou is one thing. I think we could all see that coming. Like a very small minority, like 0.00001% of readers that thought that Saitama would actually lose to Garou. But no one saw Saitama and Garou just sitting on a table. Hey, yo, let's just talk about it, yo. You see, this is my talk no jutsu. This is actually hysterical. Because not only is Garou in this really demonic, like this man's form, would he make Dante in the Dante's Inferno run? Even he would, whoa. Nah, like he can't handle that. No shot. He loses the run. He loses it. Even this crazy form that Garou has evolved into looks so timid, looks so childlike, looks so proper. Just how he's sitting with his arms and shoulders straight, hands on his knees, and it's Saitama! So dorky, but so dominant. So loose, but so ferocious. Like, come on, kid. All the while, God is peeping! That dude, that's probably the funniest shot. Because you know God, this Giga Chad dude, is just standing there like, hey, yo, Garou, my man, kill him! Kill him! I need this thing dead! And here he is, yes, sir, yes, let's talk for a few minutes. No. This is great. If you haven't seen my live reaction to the chapter, link in the box below to my Cole Requiem channel. This was hilarious. The fight may continue after this. There's a chance here where, because Saitama and Garou have a conversation, now it's a battle of their ideologies. After Garou has realized that he just cannot overcome this insurmountable obstacle that is Saitama, he has no other choice but to just talk to him and try and maybe convince him with his belief system and why he believes what he believes in. And then Saitama, of course, more experienced, older, has a greater, it is what it is. They say with age comes wisdom. I personally may not be the greatest example of that, but that's what they say. And Saitama does have experience. He does have a great understanding of how the world works. I mean, Garou's just 19 or 18 years old. He has yet to experience the world. And yet here he thinks he can be some sort of overarching, crazy mega villain and control everyone through absolute evil and absolute fear. And yet all the while, for this entire arc, we have seen Garou save people time and time again. In this chapter, this man literally saves people who had a plane crash on the opposite side of the world. All of the actions of the kid, Tario, of Bang, to really bring to the forefront Garou's humanity have really come in a big way. Like, if Garou was still in that crazy monstrous state by the time Saitama met him, then this scene that we're getting here wouldn't be happening. And I'm pretty sure that, as far as I understand, a lot of the webcomic readers would prefer that. And this is something I have to do after this arc is over. A lot of the people that have read the webcomic and have been waiting for years, longer than the actual manga readers, for this moment to happen, for Garou versus Saitama. As far as I understand, a lot of you guys aren't that happy. As far as I gather, it just comes down to Garou is a lot less brutal, a lot less savage in the manga compared to the webcomic version. So again, I have to kind of read that for myself after this arc is over, because this fight could still continue to go on. In fact, there's a chance here where maybe, because he is peeping right now, maybe the big God tries to mingle in Garou's mind, and then Garou does go crazy. Garou does become a lot more savage. He starts to do, maybe. But at the same time, we do know that Saitama can punch through dimensions, because we saw it with Phoenix Man. So Saitama could probably say, God, stop. What are you doing? Get out of the way, yo. I'm trying to throw this kid. Stop it. Stop it. Because he's a lot less savage, comparatively speaking to the webcomic, people may not like this moment. But the entire build of Garou's character, at least going into this arc, seems to be very different than what the webcomic gives you. And here we are with this really, really great shot as a result. And Garou was absolutely impressive in this chapter. There is an argument here about who actually performed a crazier feat. Garou actually, what I think he did was raise the entire ancient continent on the opposite side of the planet with that extreme power attack that he did, or when Psychos lifted up the entire ocean with that one crazy mega beam. There's because Garou was nasty, and we know that Garou was able to fight against the Platinum Sperm and Flashy Flash and beat both of these dudes. And Garou now is several times stronger than what he was back then. So given those facts, and given how Psychos herself said that if Black Sperm and Homeless Emperor team up, no one can stop them, knowing that he's several times stronger now than when he beat Platinum Sperm, I'm leaning Garou. Garou has been more impressive than Psychos, that even includes Psychos shaving off that section of the planet here. This man from the opposite side of the world rose a continent. That is an extremely impressive feat. So it seems that Garou is affecting the entire planet in that one particular shockwave move, where you can argue with Psychos, she's only affecting a section of the planet. I am very satisfied. I am tremendously satisfied with this fight so far and how this fight is ending off. This fight is very different than the comic version, as far as I understand. I think that in itself for the manga, it's been a long time. I think 5+ years in the making. In terms of real time in the manga, Murata has done a great job executing, and I do want to see where things go from here. And what I really liked in terms of Garou's character was when Garou realizes that nothing he can do is working on Saitama. Like, Saitama is beginning his consecutive normal punches, and then as he's getting Goku Dragon Fist out of the hole that he just made, and he gets sucked in the face by Saitama and blasts through a few mountains, you can see him laying in the water, and he's getting humbled. Like how the Phoenix Suns got humbled by the Mavs in a game 7. Very humble. And as a result, you can kind of see him slowly going through some sort of maturity. So he kind of realizes, like, damn, hold on. If my dreams of absolute evil have fallen apart completely, he had the feeling that somewhere deep inside his heart, it wouldn't work out. Where the entire time he was lying to himself. And then he says to himself finally, this is how I wanted to die all along. So he's trying to, this is what I'm talking about here, where, yeah, he's not like a bloodthirsty, mindless dude. He's not some crazy savage. But at the same time, the level of maturity that we're seeing Garou go through in real time and getting humbled by Saitama, it's, I think, good writing. Especially given all the actions of Tario and Bang and so on before this moment hit. And in terms of combat skill, who would have seen Garou do the things he's already doing? I mean, the fact that Garou could even regenerate. He was regenerating limbs that were destroyed by Saitama. And he continuously evolved in real time while maintaining his Godslayer fist techniques and actually improving upon them. He just rose a continent on the opposite side of the planet. What else could Garou do? I mean, I guess there's options here, but Garou's been outstanding. He's been phenomenal. Power-wise, Garou has lived up. I mean, is Garou stronger than Boros?
Really makes you think.
Yes! I actually want to say yeah, but I want to see this arc conclude to make the official call. So for the time being, I'm going to still say yeah, but that is subject to change. But honestly, I have been enjoying what's been going on with Saitama and Garou in this fight, and this finale, potential finale for the fight, is hysterical and absolutely way out of left field. What's also out of left field is not Boros, it's Boris blasting the boys with Battle Beast from Invincible. Yeah, I got questions.